Macmillan Audio presents The Decline and Fall of the Human Empire, Why Our Species is on the Edge of Extinction. Written and read for you by Henry G. Prologue. In a composition of some days, in a perusal of some hours, 600 years have rolled away, and the duration of a life or reign is contracted to a fleeting moment. The grave is ever beside the throne. The success of a criminal is almost instantly followed by the loss of his prize, and our immortal reason survives and disdains the 60 phantoms of kings who have passed before our eyes and faintly dwell on our remembrance. Edward Gibbon, The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. Of all the animals that have risen and fallen in Earth's long history, it is the dinosaurs that have most engaged the public imagination. They infest our cinemas and comics. Their images are all over clothing and school lunchboxes. They even get into places that they're not wanted. The word dinosaur has such cachet, such pulling power, that it can even sell things that don't have much to do with dinosaurs. Dawn of the Dinosaurs is a title of a wonderful book about the unjustly neglected Triassic period, the one before the Jurassic of movie fame, for all that many of the dinosaurs featured therein are from the even later Cretaceous period, a 50 million year interval between 250 and 200 million years ago, in which many kinds of extraordinary creatures evolved, most of which, despite their inherent interest, will be unfamiliar to most people, and in which dinosaurs only played a walk-on part near the end. But they got top billing on the title page nonetheless. Such paleo-cultural misappropriation doesn't stop there. Popular books on prehistoric life are often entitled Dinosaurs, and then in smaller letters, as if in apology, and other prehistoric animals. Playsets featuring dinosaur models might include animals that lived at the same time as dinosaurs but weren't dinosaurs, such as the flying pterosaurs or the swimming plesiosaurs, and even Dimetrodon, a toothy sail-backed creature that lived tens of millions of years before the dinosaurs and was in fact more closely related to us. As if to stick 2 fingers up at the merest accusation of anachronism, they might even throw in a woolly mammoth, an animal that lived more than 50 million years after the dinosaurs had disappeared. Such is the near synonymy of the word dinosaur with clickbait that I was tempted to call this book Dinosaurs in large capital letters, with the subtitle in smaller letters, and their role in the evolution and extinction of humans. They are not, however, completely unconnected. Whatever else one might say about dinosaurs, they are indubitably and most definitely extinct. The fascination that they elicit in the public mind is derived in large measure by this single, simple fact. Dinosaurs seemed to be thriving until the very end of the Cretaceous period, about 66 million years ago, when suddenly they disappeared, along with the flying pterosaurs, which weren't dinosaurs, the swimming plesiosaurs, and neither were these, the iconic truck-tyre-sized ammonites, armoured relatives of squid, definitely not dinosaurs, and many other creatures. For many years, decades even, the reason why dinosaurs perished was a non-question that attracted a wealth of possible answers. More than 100 have cluttered up the cocktail party chat end of the scientific literature. Dinosaurs died out because their eggshells became too thin and fragile for the embryos to reach term. Dinosaurs died out because their eggshells became too thick for the young to hatch. Dinosaurs died out.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?